Hi guys, welcome to a new vlog. If you're new around here, I'm Wayne, and Team 5 Travels are staying for a week at the Barut Goia Hotel in Carte, Turkey. We're up early for this one to do a hotel tour so we can get most of the areas when no one's around. So come with us and have a look at everything this hotel has to offer. Before we go and have a look around the hotel though, the hotel is just off this main road. It is quite a busy road, but if you want to head down to the beach, it's just that road there. We got the bus the other day and it was less than 5 minutes and the bus was driving really slowly, but you can walk it. In fact, you're probably better off walking it because the road is so bumpy and dusty. It'd just be easier to walk. And then from the beach you can, if you walk right along that way, you can get into Carte. The hotel did tell one guest that access to Carte was blocked off from the beach, but I think what they mean is access to Carte is blocked off from one of the paths that you can take just before the beach, and advise them to go down this road here. We're doing that later today, so we'll take you with us, show you the route and also how you can get to Carte from the beach. There is a taxi rank just outside the hotel. You can't miss them, they're bright yellow. If you need one to, either because you don't want to walk, it's too hot, or you can get the Dolmuş, which is just going past. I think I've been told that there isn't a stop for the Dolmuş just outside the hotel, but if you walk if you come out of the hotel and turn left down there, or turn right and walk a little way along, there are stops available. But as you see, the hotel, it was the Barut Sun Wing, but it was rebranded in 2024 and fully refurbed and it was rebranded to Barut Goia Hotel. It is split in two parts. This part over here doesn't have the main facilities, but it is pretty much a copy of this side. So let's go into the hotel now and have a look around. And just as you can walk to the beach, you do have the buses here that'll take you down. Like I said, it's really only a couple of minutes, and the road's quite bumpy, so you might be better off walking. But into reception. Your guest services just on the right, where you can book your a la carte, and reception just on the left. There are some toilets as well just off reception, and then all the information you need to know about the hotel. So just off the main area to the right, you can go down to the mini market, games room, fitness and spa. And I will show you those areas in just a moment. So now let's go out to the pool area. It is early, purposely, so there's no one around, but you'll be able to see all of the pool area and how many sunbeds there are. It's currently 7:15 in the morning. There's none of them taken, but even when we've come back on an afternoon, there's still been space. There's no sunbed wars at this hotel, at least not at the time of filming, which is Easter 2025. So let's go first up to the kids area and the slides. But you can see how many sunbeds there are right around the pool area. And there is another pool area on the other side of the hotel, which we'll go over and see that next. But you'll see as well that the plants and the grounds around the hotel, they're just immaculate. There's not a thing out of place. is always being cleaned. So this is the kids or the baby pool. It's nicely shaded as well. And then you've got the slides over here with yet again more sunbeds. And the slides have been open every day, most of the day. I don't know if I've got some specific hours that they're meant to be open, but let's have a look here. There you go. Slides should be 10 till 12:30 and 2 till 4:30, and I can say that they have probably been open for those hours every day that we've been here. You can see just straight through that door there, you can get to the kids area, which I'll pop some footage of that in later. I did film that again when there was no one around. There is a busy road just over that hedge there. You might be able to hear some of the traffic noise now, but you'll see just here and along the hedge there are speakers strategically placed, and during the day the music is on. It's loud enough to drown out the road noise, although really it's not that bad. It's probably, you can hear it a little bit more now because there's nobody around, so there's no one else making noise, but the it's loud enough to drown out the road noise and you can't hear it, but it's not too loud that you can't sit and read a book. So just while we're around the pool area, you'll see there's different types of rooms. These ones here are a deluxe suite with a garden terrace, and it's the type of room that we have. If you want to check out the room tour, I'll put that, link that now. And then you've got a deluxe suite with Poolside Terrace, which is these ones just here. And then you do have some 2-bedroom suites as well. And right on the top, just up there, you have the penthouse suite. I think it's a 2-bed with views all the way down to the beach. I'll show you later some of the views that you get from the Sunset Bar, which is just up there below the Barut Goia sign. So it's not as high as the penthouse, but you'll be able to get a picture of what views you might get from up there. Then you have these rooms. All these face towards the pool and the road, but we're on the other side of the hotel to this, so just over the other side, and you can't hear a thing at all. One good thing about that is there's no noise. A bad thing about it is that side of the hotel gets no sun at all, or at least our room doesn't. But check out the room tour to see more about that. See here, this is where they've got the goals and they play volleyball in the pool at certain times throughout the day. And just over here, they normally do aqua gym, and if there's anything going on extra for the kids, they put it just in this area here, and then use the pool bar there as well. We'll just go and have a look while no one's around at the pool bar. You also see this here, this is a juice bar. You get juice, fruits and snacks as well during the day, and I'll try and get some footage of that, but there's the fruits you can see for the juice, and you can always also get waffles and bananas and other fruits to take away. for snacks. And the pool bar area is quite big. But one good thing, and I'll put the drinks menus around on screen now, is a lot of the drinks are actually branded. So you've got JD, Honey, Apple and Fire, and normal JD, Jim Beam, Johnny Walker Black Label, all included with the Ultra All-Inclusive package. And you can also get some iced coffees with syrups in, if you like them. They're really good. Had a vanilla iced latte more than once. Can recommend definitely the vanilla iced latte. Morning. Just as you come out towards the pool, you've got the Feely restaurant and bar. This is one of the a la carte restaurants. Don't know if we can see into it now. It doesn't show it very well here, but we'll pop round the other side where there's a terrace, so you can sit inside or outside to eat. I'll show you the food and the menus of all the a la cartes and the buffet, and I'll link that video here. So I did say the hotel's split into two sides. To get to the other side, you have to just come downstairs, which is off reception, and you can go through this tunnel. You can obviously just come out of reception and go across the road, but this is quite a nice little walkway, and it's not bad for some pictures either. Especially on a night, all of these lamps are lit up, so it does look quite pretty. And there is also a lift, so you can get up and down. The hotel itself really seems quite accessible. This is the other a la carte restaurant, the OLEA. We have eaten here, so if you want to see, as I said, all the food in the buffet and both a la cartes, check out that video. I think with the Ultra All-Inclusive package, you do get 2 visits per 7 nights to the a la cartes for free. It's not an extra like it is in some hotels in Turkey. So this is the pool at the other side of the hotel. When I say the other side of the hotel, I mean the side without all of the main facilities like reception, guest services, gym, spa and things like that. Again, it looks like it's got the same kids pool, and it looks pretty much a copy of the other side really. But let's go and have a look. Yeah, it's a copy of the other side. There are absolutely loads of sunbeds here as well. And like I said, there's been no sunbed walls so far, but it is Easter and it's not height of summer. Although I can imagine the space for a lot more to be put out if needed. As you'd expect, the toilets are just there. There's toilets off the sides of every pool, as well as can't see on this side that there's an accessible toilet, but on the other side there definitely are accessible toilets next to the pool. This is Q Bar, open 10 till midnight. And then the OLEA kitchen, which is one of the a la cartes, must be the snack restaurant for this side of the hotel. Open 12:30 till 5. Next to where the tennis courts are, so not the main side where all the facilities are. And there is a kids play area here as well. There's no one around. I did check before I started filming. It's very similar to the other side. It's nice to see that you don't have to walk across to the other side for the kids play area on this side of the hotel. Actually, right out the back of this side of the hotel, this is where the swim up rooms are. So they're very much like the garden terrace rooms. You've got patio and the decking area with the shower, but you've also got the swim up and the grassed area there, which again, it's immaculately kept throughout the whole resort. And it's well planted, it's really pretty. But you've also got football goals, basketball and archery in here. And at the top there you've got one of the penthouse suites. There's only a few around. I bet the swim up's lovely in the summer, but I'm not sure what the temperature will be like now. I don't know if it's heated. I don't think it will be, but don't quote me on that one. In a reference as to where those tennis courts are, this is the pool on this side of the hotel. And the OLEA kitchen is just right over there. And spin round, come through here, turn right, and go out the back of the hotel that way. So here's where the paddle court is, just to the entrance of this side of the hotel. Times and rules there. So let's go back through now to the main side of the hotel and I'll show you around downstairs where the shops are, the spa, the gym, there's a laundry and there's also an indoor pool. So there's the stairs we came down just off reception, and let's have a look. You've got down here, you've got mini market, shopping area, spa, fitness and gym, team lounge, games room, hairdresser and conference rooms. As you can see in the shop, they have endless amounts of lilos and rubber rings and stuff for the pool, but they are quite expensive. I did get some footage of that earlier, so I'll put that in now. So all the machines you see here, the pool tables, the air hockey, the table football, they all need tokens which you can buy from reception using the charge card and then use the tokens for the machines. Hairdresser. They came round the other day around the pool. I'll put some prices on screen now for you. So this is the indoor pool. I don't know if they use those bikes in the pool or just in the fitness studio, and when we were here we didn't see many people at all in the indoor pool and didn't use it ourselves. It is a small area but would be an option if the weather outside wasn't that good at Easter, but I can imagine if the weather wasn't that good it would get quite busy quite quickly. So down here you'll find, just along from the shops, you'll find the fitness studio and the gym. They do classes at certain times. They've got yoga at 10:15 in the morning and Zumba at 4:30. And the gym is open from 6 AM till 10 PM. Don't think there's anyone in, so let's have a quick look around here. So just next door to the fitness studio you do have the gym with a couple of ski machines, some upright bikes, 3 treadmills and a rowing machine for cardio, and then we'll get on to the weights. When I was there the aircon wasn't working the first few days and it was absolutely roasting, but after that when the aircon was on it was quite pleasant. You've also got a couple of mats and a foam roller, and you've got your gym rolls just there. You can train together with younger kids between 11 and 13 during the hours of 11 till 3 PM, but it does say they should be accompanied by an adult. And you've got a fridge full of cold water, a fresh stack of towels, and a bin just to put the used towels in when you're finished, then onto your free weights and benches. To be fair to the gym, it's reasonably well equipped. It's got everything you need for a good workout and cardio, and it was really nice to use. And then just across from the gym and down from the indoor pool you've got the laundry. You need to get everything from reception to use it and return the keys once you finish. And then also down here is the spa. I think they do reflexology treatments here as well. So here's a full list of the treatments and the prices that they offer in this part of the hotel. They don't look too bad, but I'm sure they'd probably negotiate if you wanted to do more than one treatment. Then just further down on the left you have the Nunchi Performance Hall. It's where they have their entertainment at night. It's quite a big space really. And it looks like it's been fitted out well for the sound and the acoustics, so I don't think it travels through the hotel. I've certainly not heard it on a night sitting outside or going back towards the room. There's also an area you can sit just up there, which is off the sunset bar. I'll show you those views as well later. But further down here, you're going towards the Goia Lounge, which includes the Patisserie. But in this area where there is entertainment, you've got a big screen so you can watch. They've had the snooker on most of the time we've been here, and as you can see, there's some books and games there to entertain the kids. And then this is the Poolside bar inside. And then just as you come out the Goia Lounge, next to the Patisserie, there is a Carte. It does say they do cotton candy, but at the moment we've only seen popcorn available, and it's available on an evening, I think from 8:30 till about 9 o'clock. And then before you go outside to the pool, you've got the Sunset Lounge and bar, and I will show you the views from the Sunset Lounge and a quick tour of that as well. But you can also go downstairs to the spa and the gym from here. So now up to the Sunset Bar. It really is a nice space. Again, everything here is clean and immaculately kept. The planting, the seats, the furniture, everything. It's a nice little bar, but obviously you come up here for the views. So thanks for watching the video today, guys, of our hotel tour of the Barut Goia in Carte, Turkey. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to our channel, and we'll see you next time.